Hey folks, my name's Chris Wessel. Today we're going to be tying a Quebec dry fly pattern for Atlantic salmon called the Grey Riffle. So without further ado, let's get on into it. Alright, for our fly today we're going to be using a size 10 Partridge D4AF, and is a pretty common hook that I've been using. We're also using Textreme Power Thread. Also, as of late, it's been a thread that I've really enjoyed using. Except my scissors are getting a little bit dull. I've been using these for about 3 years now. Alright, so we're going to do our front wing first. Not sure if this pattern uses a single or a split wing. Maybe we'll go with a split wing, but it does call for white calf tail. And we'll be using this for the tail as well on this fly. I decided to tie this a bit smaller for a couple reasons actually. First and foremost, my gray hackle was seemed to be pretty small sized, so that was the main reason. But I figured that maybe a smaller size I can try to entice some picky fish in low water conditions with it, almost like I would with White Wulff style fly. And honestly, like, this really just reminds me of a Grey Wulff. So we could probably shorten that up a bit. And I'm just going to reposition my hook. I don't like it sitting that low in the vise. There we go. And we're going to come back past the hook point on this. Still going to have a fairly large wing in the front. It's going to be tall, but that's alright. Alright, so white calf tail again for the tail on this fly. And you can use any kind of dubbing for this too, guys, which is our next part. I'm a pretty big fan of superfine dubbing. I like the way it floats, and I find it really easy to work with as well. All I did there is I was just sizing, trying to match the length of my front wing. And we're kind of there, I think. Alright, so before, no, we'll go ahead, we're back here, we'll start with our dubbing, which again is super fine. I believe this is a Wapsi product. Probably could have used a bit of wax on this, that's alright though. I'm not going to make a really bulky body here either, because the purpose that I have in mind for this pattern is keeping it kind of small in a slender profile. Alright, and I think that's about as far as I'm going to go with that. So I'm just going to come up and I'm going to get our front wing upright, and all I'm doing is that kind of figure 8. And I'm going to make a split here. I know a river that I think this is going to be extremely good on the northern peninsula. I'm thinking mid-August, late August with this. Oh boy, that front wing could look a little bit better. Sorry guys, I'll show you here now. Alright, so that's our split, and I think we're going to still come around again because that thing is laying way too forward for me. And so we're going to wrap the hackle in today. We're going to go tie in from the front. We're going to go back with it. We're going to come through again to the front. I've been really liking that method lately, as opposed to trying to keep it nice and neat by stripping one side of the hackle. You're losing so much of the fibers. When you strip down one side, it does look better, like especially if you're doing like a front-on photo or something. But I think for flies you're fishing, you're better off doing it this way. But that thing's gonna wrap around on me. Alright, just stay like that now. This hackle will help keep that front wing upright as well if I do it properly. Alright, we're going to come behind that wing now. And I like to bring my hackle back pretty far. Just kind of gives it that extra little bit of hackle to keep it off the water. It's just how I tie them. But look how thick that is. That looks nice. And I'm just securing in that feather now, and I'm going to try to trim it down nice and close to the shank and pull some of these fibers back as I form my head. I want to come back just a little bit further just to make sure I got everything nice and secure there. How's it look on your side? Perfect. Good. Alright. So I'm going to tie this off now. And I'll just go have a good look over it now. See if there's anything sticking out I don't want to be. Fluff up that hackle a little bit. Alright, so that is a Grey Riffle. I can see this being a real nice fly, especially in this size. I'm looking forward to fishing this. Like I said, I have a little river in mind. So where I didn't wrap the thread through on the hackle, I'm just kind of putting a little tiny bit of head cement along the feather stem that's now wrapped around the hook, and that should just kind of secure that in place. So thank you all very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate that. It definitely helps me out. If that's not your thing, that's totally cool too. Thank you all, and I will see you next time. And take care. Bye.